Hey guys, and welcome to game number 81 out of 100 of my Human vs. AI series, where I'm taking on the AI-powered Scrabblebot BestBot in a 100-game match. We're currently sitting at 35 wins, 45 losses, so 10 games behind the bot, hoping we can make a run for it in this final set of 20 games, and maybe even or win this series. So, we'll see. I'm first today. Not a great opening rack here, but I do at least have the S, so probably going to just play Gov or Vug, I think. Doesn't really give much back. I'll play Gov over Vug because Vug also takes a back G and a back H, which I don't have, whereas Gov only takes an S, so it's better for my rack, minimizes the potential options the bot could have. Could play Ovum as well for a couple more points, or even just Vum, but I really want to get rid of the G. It's much clunkier than the M, so Gov looks pretty good. Let's do that. And I don't draw well. I draw another D and another M, so duplicate Ds, duplicate Ms. Definitely not a lot to work with here, but the good news is I didn't give the bot a lot to work with, so unless the bot has an S or maybe a bingo, it's going to be pretty tough for it to do anything, so we'll see what it comes up with. But yeah, it's going to be pretty unlikely I have anything all that exciting on this next turn. If the bot like trades or doesn't really do all that much, I might even play something like Mound to try to set up another S-hook. I just really don't have a lot of other good options. I mean, I could also play something with Govs, but I don't even know what I'm going to do there. Alright, the bot plays Giga for 8, so yeah, not all that much, which is good. That was part of why I did Gov, just like I said, really doesn't give all that much back. And yeah, now what am I going to do? I'm maybe just Mud, honestly. It's not terrible. I mean, this lead is still too consonant heavy, but it does at least have some potential. If I can draw 2 vowels, I'm often bingoing even. So I don't hate that. And again, what's nice about it is it keeps it tight. Like, I don't really want to open it up too much if I don't have to. I don't really see anything else through that U. I mean, Dim is just fewer points. There's no reason to do that over Mud, I don't think. There's Notice, but it gets rid of my S for no reason. So yeah, Mud looks fine to me. Either Mud or Dumb. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. I guess I'll go... Oh, actually it does matter because Mud makes IM and IM is not a word. So I almost just played a phony too, guys. Yeah, definitely let's play Dumb. That would not have been a very good start. So, alright, yeah, Dumb it is. And still not getting any vowels here, but I get another S. So that at least is good. I'll be able to maybe now play something with Govs like Mosh next turn to clear some of my consonants and then still hold another S on my rack. I'm just glad I didn't play a phony 2 on turn 2 of this game. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Like, I definitely put Mud on the board and was thinking about playing it. I was just completely oblivious to IM there. That's pretty funny. And then I was like, wait a second. But hey, you know, it happens. I have at least one whole video on phonies that are phony 2 other words by top experts, so it happens to the best of us. It would have been embarrassing, but I would have had to just laugh it off. But certainly still glad I didn't do it. I'm sure a bunch of you guys were shouting at the screen there, yelling at me. But alright, pot for the bot. Shad. Now it's like I feel like I'm being extra careful, making sure, like, yes, OH is a word, yes, TO is a word. Like, now that I did it once, I don't want to do it again. But yeah, I mean, this has to be right. It's 33 points, nice and defensive. Sheds one of my S's, which is totally fine. I have another one. Doesn't really give all that much back. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. Want to watch out for dumps getting extended to dump sites later on. And, alright, I don't think I have a bingo here. Unmolts, I don't like. Unmolten. And, alright, bot bingos with realter. So, takes a little bit of a lead, but still pretty close. I'm down 30. Do I have anything through that E in realter? Don't think so. Looks like I should, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Almost like Alumstone or something. I might... I'm thinking about being aggressive here. Playing something like Molt, setting up a big S-hook on the triple. Obviously, there are 2 S's unseen. But 2 of them, or one of them has already been played. One's on my rack. It's not all that likely the bot drew an S. And there is a lot of upside to this play. So yeah, like I said, very aggressive. I don't know what I have through this R. I really don't want to get rid of my S. I mean, I could, I guess, just play something like Nostrum for 30, ties the game. It's a much more cautious play. But, like, what do I really have through this R that doesn't get rid of my S? That's what I'm wondering. Very little, I think. I mean, I'm not going to just play like rum. That's terrible. Keeping LNOST. That's not a very good leave at all. I might be crazy, but I don't see like a 5 or anything that puts the M here. Notum. It feels like I gotta have something through that R that doesn't use the S, but I just don't see anything more than like rum or runt, which are both pretty bad. And I'm not really dying to use my S with nostrum. I mean, I could. I guess it's not terrible. But I think I'd rather be aggressive, honestly, and play Molt. Like, it's a really good leave. It does set up my S very well, and I mean, it keeps the R open, which is a little scary, but I also have a good leave. I think I'm going to go for it, guys. We'll see what happens. Well, that's a good draw. I've got re-earns and earners, so I'm definitely bingoing no matter what, because it plays with Molts as well as with Govs, and there's, I mean, I guess it's theoretically possibly could block both if he plays from, like, Adam or something in front of Tom, but there's no way he's going to do that. So I'm definitely bingoing. I don't have anything with the R in Realtor. 3 Rs would make that pretty tough. But we'll see what the bot does here. I would imagine the bot's going to probably either play through the R or try to do something about Molts. But we'll see. Okay, Cadre comes down, so the bot does play to the R. I think I'll play re-earns. Yeah, earners puts the E right below that triple letter score, so it gives back a lot more. There's just no real reason to do that when re-earns doesn't do that and scores the same amount. So let's go ahead and do that. And I don't draw particularly well here. 2 I's and a W, especially with 2 blanks unseen. I was certainly hoping for something a little bit better, but I'll hopefully be able to play something like waifed to this, to this D over here. Just get rid of some of this stuff, and yeah, definitely turnover is going to be at a premium here, guys, because with now the game is almost halfway over, right? 47 tiles in the bag. That means plus 14, 61. So 39 tiles out of the 100 have been played. So yeah, the game is nearly halfway over. So with no blanks played, definitely turnover is something that we want to be thinking about. I mean, not like going crazy for at this point, but all else being equal, I'd rather play more tiles than fewer tiles with 2 blanks and 2 S's and a Zine and X for scoring unseen. Like, I just, compared to what's unseen, my rack is pretty bad. So that means I definitely want to try to shed as much of it as I can. And yeah, waifed is looking pretty strong here still to that D. 26 points, gets rid of 5 tiles. Anything through the L and Molts, that was the other spot I was looking, almost like Fibulae. But I don't really see. Bewail doesn't get to the double word, so it's not particularly good. Yeah, I don't really see anything all that strong there. I don't think I have a 5 above the R and re-earns. Anything overlapping by? I don't think so. I just don't have anything really that goes in front of the EL except the B, and I'm not going to have much there. So yeah, alright, I think waifed looks pretty strong. Let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, it's still not a particularly good draw. If I get a G, which I'm not going to because there's none unseen, I'd have Bignonia. But like I said, not going to happen. Wow! Jive Hess for 90. Goodness. Alright, well now, it's definitely not going to make it easy for us to come back. I don't have a whole lot here. I don't even think I have... Well, I guess I could play Ginny from this J, keeping Boa. It's not particularly good, though. Anything... I'd like to open some more space up. There's just not a whole lot of places to bingo. Now, all of the S's are gone. You just used both of the last 2 S's. Went down 57. Yeah, it's going to be tough to come back without bingoing. But I also want to make sure to not fall out of bingo range. Like, I need to make sure that if I bingo, I have a chance, because it's going to be tough for me to bingo twice here. I still don't have much through that L and Molts, I don't think. I could play Bialy, keeping 2 N's. I'm really not a big fan of that. So, yeah, I have really no idea here. Anything on the top right? Almost like beamed or something here, but doesn't quite fit. Anything through the V, maybe? I could open some lines on top? Just not really seeing it. I mean, maybe Ginny is the best way to go, because it does at least score some points. I don't love blocking under or above re-earns, though. That is a good line for me. Huh. Anything above Giga? Anything in an A? I don't think so. I mean, I just really don't see anything through that L. Like, Albino doesn't fit. I think Blaine is a little bit crazy here at this point. I mean, I'm not even that likely to hit that end with anything, keeping INO on my rack. So it doesn't seem like a particularly good play. Or maybe something, how about with Tomb? See, the thing is, though, I literally have nothing that goes after D. Oh, I mean, I have the N, but there's no words with BN in a row, basically, so that's not going to work. I have no idea here. I really have no idea. I think I have to play Ginny. I mean, I just don't see anything else that looks reasonable, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but it's just all I see. So, and now I draw the Q, so not what I wanted at all. Keebler doesn't really fit. Unfortunately, I could have played Keebler through the I in Jivas, but I blocked it. And I don't even have a good spot to play QI. I mean, I can drop the Q for 21. I might be better off at this point, though, depending on what the bot does, holding the Q and hoping to at least take QI for 44 in the corner, or maybe even with 2 U's left, a big bingo with the Q. It's just, if I do this, I'm not really drawing into anything. I mean, adorably, but that's probably not even going to play. So I might want to play Boila or something. Maybe. Problem is, this doesn't really, with no S's left, this doesn't create much of a threat and it blocks the R. Well, the bot just bingoed again, so that's probably GG. Yeah, bot gets both blanks and the last 2 S's and 2 draws with 2 bingos, so that's pretty tough to come back from. So yeah, probably Bray, I guess. Maybe Boila. I guess Boila. Give myself a better chance to get the Q. I mean, or get a U. I guess if I can draw a U, maybe I could hit, like, Quate next to Ginny over here, like with a QU play for a lot, and then bingo after, and maybe have some outside chances. It's going to be pretty tough, though, with this pool, but I think I got to do Boila. I mean, if I play Bray, it's 5 more points, but this leave is way worse, right? I mean, in general, with the Q, if you're going to keep it, you want to get rid of as many tiles as possible just to maximize your chances of pulling one of the U's, and with no S's left, it doesn't really create a threat. So yeah, I think Boila is the play here. Hopefully I at least get an I, or if not a U or something. Okay. That looks somewhat promising. I mean, I have Queen for like 60, 63. So that's sort of what I was going for. If that stays open. Like, if that stays open, I'll have some chances. Because if I can do that and then pull a bingo. Problem is, it's going to be tough, because the pool's also getting very short on E's. There's only 1 E left, and it's going to be tricky to bingo without an E. An O actually gives me Iquorin, A-E-Q-U-O-R-I-N, a pretty wild 5-val 8. That does come up pretty often. Very good word to know for Scrabble. But yeah, I mean, Queen has to be best. I don't think I have a bingo. Frap, that doesn't help me. Yeah, Ramekin with an M as well. I mean, I'm down over 100 points. I have to score here, so I think Queen is absolutely forced. Yeah, I mean, it's 63 points. Like, that gets me close enough where if I can somehow pull a bingo, I might have a chance. I'm not optimistic, but we'll see. Yeah, that's not going to do it. That is definitely not going to do it. And yeah, I mean, the problem with this is, like, I don't even know what I can go for. Maybe I can try to hit Bearwood from the B? I'm going to have to bingo to win this game. There's no way I can win this game without bingoing, and it's going to be pretty tough. There are lines. I mean, there's the B in Boila, which there isn't anymore now. Plays Toxin to block it. Yeah, it's hard to imagine now what I can do. There's 3 in the bag, so if I play, if I play more than 3 tiles, then I just lose. Because I have to bingo. If I play 3 tiles, I empty the bag, so I have to draw something in 2 spots, which is going to be next to impossible. If I play 2 tiles, what am I even playing off? Like, I don't know, guys. This is probably not winnable with optimal play from the bot, I would think. I need to score, too. I mean, I'm down 73. Maybe if I play Ow, what can I even draw? Like, can I draw Idolizer or something? Divisor? I don't even know what I can draw. There's probably something, like through this L and Molds or the V and Jivas, I would think, but I don't even see it. This is like CE or CA or Diorite? I don't even think that's going to play. Yeah, this might just not be winnable, honestly. I mean, my rack is really bad. I'm down 73 points. I don't know. I mean, I don't see... I have to score. If I don't score, I just get outrun, even if I bingo. Most likely. there's nothing better to play off than WO or WI. I can't score like anything if I play WI. I don't even know where I can play WI, actually. Yeah, actually, can I even play WI in this position if I wanted to? I'm not even sure. Which is kind of crazy. But, yeah, I mean, I think there's nothing better than OW, so I might as well just do it, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm close to bingos here. I'm pretty close. Diuretic, actually, with another I, which is kind of ironic. Dioptric, tripodic, diprotic. There's 3 with a P. I'm not going to get a P. Trichoid. But I would be surprised if he gives me an H to work with in this position. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, there's nothing through that V, I'm pretty sure. No 9s through this EN, right? Yeah, cretinoid direction, but neither of those are going to fit. So, alright, yeah, just kind of wait and see what he does. And the bot plays Zilla, so it does actually give me an H, but Trichoid would go off the board, barely. For clabbers, I could play the really cool 9 of Dichroite, D-I-C-H-R-O-I-T-E, through the disconnected E and H, but not going to happen. So, alright, definitely losing here. ETU, I would imagine the bot is going out. Let's see, it's got Ute and ER, and Ute and Tome, so it's going out. So basically, just score as many as I can, get rid of as many tiles. Probably Vitric looks pretty good. I don't see anything really through the T. There's also Orthic. Pretty sure Orthic is good. So yeah, I think Vitric looks fine here. Let's go ahead and do that. And then the bot's going to go out with Ute and Tome. So, alright, final score, 457, 366. Yeah, not a very good game for me. I did feel like I got outdrawn there. I don't feel like I played all that badly, but let's take a look. Yeah, I just didn't... It started out okay, and I just didn't really have a lot of chances later in the game once the bot got its back-to-back bingos. Gov looks pretty good to start here. Yeah, really just not giving the bot a lot of options to work with. It plays Giga. Yeah, glad I played dumb and not mud at least. I didn't play a phony too, so that's something. Yeah, there's just not much else to do here. There's no good reason to play Doms and burn the S. Better to keep it tight, holding the S. I'm in a pretty good position here. Bot plays Pot, keeping rate. Looks good. Yeah, Shad clearly best over here. Bot bingos. Oh, I didn't see Muton over here. It's 4 more points, but honestly, I'm fine with this. Like, I think if you're going to leave the R open, you want to at least create another threat, because the thing is, after Muton, if the bot plays through the R, which is almost certainly going to do, I mean, I guess I could hit a bingo with Govs, but I just don't really have another significant threat. Like, it's generally, especially if you have a decent rack, better to have 2 openings than 1, because then at least if your opponent hits 1, you can hit the other. So, given I'm already trying to be aggressive, I'm honestly fine with Molt here. I think it's a reasonable play. Bot plays Codger, bingo. Okay, wow, so the bot drew blank SS, and plays by... Interesting, I might have wanted to get rid of the J, but I guess there's just not a good way to do that. Yeah, Jess is not a great play, because it gets rid of both S's, and also takes it back E, so you could give back a lot of counterplay with Jessie. Yeah, I think buy is, I suppose, reasonable. Yeah, Waif looks fine here, and then the bot bingos. Ooh, there's also Jessiv too, but yeah, obviously, its play is 13 more points. Yeah, just couldn't really find anything here, and I mean, there isn't really anything. Ginny is probably fine. Maybe Biennia, just, I mean, to shed a couple more tiles. It's 6 fewer points, but I do at least get rid of my B, dig more for the blank. It's not crazy. The floaters are a little bit easier to hit the N and the I since they're later in the word, so I don't know. It's not honestly a crazy idea. I might have done it if I saw it, but there's just not a lot of very good options here. I don't think Ginny's a terrible play, and yeah, at this point, I mean, oh. Shoot, where did I miss Boiler for 53 somewhere? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I mean, I got very, very fixated on trying to open the board here. So, yeah, I mean, it's 19 more points. Like, obviously, opening the B is good for me, just to create another line. But, yeah, for 19 points, I mean, I gotta play it over here. Yeah, that's very, very sloppy. Just, again, you know, always a good reminder to not get too focused on one thing. And I was just of the mindset, like, I'm down 100 plus points. I gotta create some more threats and open the board, because like this doesn't create any threats. And I mean, I mean, look, like you could honestly make an argument for my play just because of how defensive this is, and it's not hard for the bot to just start shutting down this board. That being said, it's still 19 more points. It's the better play. Like, I can't deny that. It's a miss. I just completely didn't see it. So, sloppy play there. Would it have affected the outcome of the game? Probably not, but that's no excuse. I got to see that. Yeah, queen here looks pretty good. And then, yeah, I mean, if Vroid just concedes the game on the spot since it empties the bag and would leave me fewer than 7 on my rack, I mean, I'm not saying Al ever wins, but figured I might as well try it. And, oh yeah, Orchid, that's, oh, Orthic isn't even good. Sorry, guys. Is it Thoric? I guess it's Rhodic and Thoric. Yeah, Orthic is not good. My bad. Yeah, Orchid looks best here by a couple points. Gets rid of the D instead of the T, so it leaves me a few less. Honorable mention to COVID, which was just added to the dictionary, but Vitric is even with that. And yeah, that's about it, guys. You know, not the most exciting game, unfortunately, probably to watch. I played, other than the Boiler turn, I think I played pretty well. No clear mistakes. Other than that, that was a pretty bad one, unfortunately. Just like I said, didn't even consider sliding it a few slots to the right. The placement I made has some merit, but it definitely wasn't the right play. But yeah, unfortunately, that's another loss, our third loss in a row. So it's been streaky the last 10, 15 games or so. I had a rough patch, and then the sunglasses and hat came, and I won a couple games, and then they came off, and now I'm losing again. So I don't know. I might have to bring them back. We'll see. But yeah, it hasn't been good going. But you know, it's still got 19 games to go. So hoping that I can bring my A game in game number 82, and hopefully come away with a win. So look forward to seeing you guys all there. Thanks for all the support and all the encouragement. Really appreciate it, and I will catch you soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.